Don't ever underestimate your own voice. When you speak with kindness and sincerity, people will listen. And every single leaflet that Genesis or I hand out has a potential to change one person's life forever. So don't ever forget, we just got to plant as many seeds as humanly possible. Some of them will grow, some of them will not, but we just got to, keep fighting, keep being out there, keep educating the masses. You cannot get the truth from a corporation. We have to hit the streets, provide this information, and people will respond to this message of kindness. So if she can get this, how can adults not get it? And that's why I'm so inspired by her. On her first day of school, she wore a "Love Animals, Don't Eat 'Em" t-shirt. And her mother asked her after the first day of school, did kids make fun of you or say anything during lunch? And Genesis says, yeah. And her mom's like, well, what did they do? She's like, oh, well, they waved hot dogs in my face, they rubbed salami on my cheeks. And her mom is like, well, did you cry? And Genesis is like, yeah, I cried. And then her mom's like, did you cry because they were making fun of you? And Genesis is like, oh, no, I cried because they didn't understand that they're hurting animals. The average person eats about 7,000 animals in their lifetime, if you include fish. So just spending 10 minutes handing out those 100 leaflets, that's gonna save over the course of time thousands of animals from a life of horror we couldn't even begin to imagine. But every day we go out and leaflet, hand out a few thousand leaflets. We're getting tons of people to go vegan, others to go vegetarian. We're getting people to be aware of these issues, a first step. That's why the first step of any revolution is education, and that's what me and Genesis do all the time.
At first, I wasn't really for it just because I know some adults can be very rude to children and adults, vice versa. But as she did it and her mom's where I think it's hard to be mean to a child like that. I just kind of have a trust that they kind of see like a light in her, that maybe it might happen to other people, but I just don't think it would happen to her. Otherwise, I wouldn't have her do it. It's just that she's so, she opens up people. She makes people feel comfortable. So even the person that planned on being mean or usually is rude, it's a weird thing that they're nice to her. She's just just like her name, the beginning, just Genesis. She's something new, something that we haven't seen before. It's just you don't see the stuff that she does. I've never seen kids do those things. So I'm comfortable with it. Yeah, I'm comfortable with it.
When kids are young, they say, I want to be so-and-so when I get older. Well, I want to be Genesis when I get older. Because just her spirit and her compassion, and to wake up every day and see her here at my house, it's just awesome. And to see how it spreads out to the whole family. Everybody, has a lot of compassion for animals, for other humans, for homeless. Like we'll even see homeless people, and my little boy will cry if we can't give him $1. And, it's all started with Genesis, just reminding us that we need to be a little more compassionate, not just to other humans or to our family members, but to everyone else in the world, and including animals.
Children have a natural connection with other animals. And then as time goes, we become acculturated to accept certain things that don't feel right. We come to believe that it's okay for cruelty to become normal. And we become adulterated, in a sense, instead of following our instincts and our humane intuition and our natural empathy. And so I think holding on to that childhood perspective and connection with animals and nature is very valuable. And it's a beautiful thing when children who are young and hold on to that continue with it throughout their life.